Why do you prefer single family over multifamily? Pride of ownership, not as much complexity. There's a lot more different like acquisition strategies and exit strategies. When you're dealing with multifamily, you're generally buying from investors and selling to investors. I think that you can really partner a lot more with the occupants of single family homes in keeping the quality and the condition of those properties pretty high. I think multifamilies is a little bit more of a transient community, one where long term occupancy is not the norm. I appreciate more the problems that come with single family homes over the problems that come with multifamily. And when I'm talking about multifamily, my only experience in multifamily is with 4 unit and under properties. So we own a couple 4 units, a couple 3 units, and several duplexes. And I'm just not necessarily a fan of dealing with like neighbor issues. I imagine that would disappear as you start dealing with like 16, 20, 100 plus unit communities. But just in the area that I invest, we don't have many of those communities. I think more are being built, not necessarily inside the city limits of Dayton, but around Dayton. Those communities are starting to be built. But otherwise, utilities. I don't like paying utilities. I like being able to not have like lawn care or snow removal or any of that because on single family homes, it's all on the occupant. And then one of the things, if you talk to people that have multifamilies, they will try and tell you like the buzzword is like economies of scale. And I don't know, I just don't really buy it. So they talk about having one roof and being able to like have a contractor or have a management company like locally, like on property that makes things significantly easier. And I've found that to be true just in having single family homes in the same area. The one roof thing, I think that's kind of a fallacy. I think, roofs are calculated, like kind of per square. So the only time I think that would make sense is if you have like multiple floors under one roof. But generally the size of those multiple units kind of offsets that. So I mean we get pretty cheap roofs, and because of the quantity that we have of roofs, I think it probably evens out. And since we have so many properties in the same area, contractors can just go from one to another. And I think it's probably that same efficiency that the multifamily people are talking about. So I don't necessarily view that as being a benefit to multifamily. Thanks for watching that clip. I thought that was a good question. And I think you can ask good questions too. Join us every Friday morning at 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for a live stream Q&A where we answer plenty of questions just like this one. In the meantime, consider subscribing to the channel if you want more of this content. And if you want to increase your deal flow, analyze properties better, and help me feed my family, click the link below for a free 7-day trial of PropStream.